Yo, good morning. I'm gonna be on the screen. So I'm just gonna turn it up, worry about it. Amazing, sir. Um, I don't know. I couldn't figure out how I wanted to start today's video or what I wanted to do. I just wasn't sure. Um, and I kept like trying to figure out like what to do. I was like, alright, well, I'm just gonna sit here and, just like it'd just be me doing literally nothing, sitting at my desktop, like. I was like, that kind of sounds like extra lame. Maybe I'll do that. Um, I don't know. So I've finally looked to see like, when my old videos were whenever I started doing like the daily thing. And I've hit a year already. It's like October 26th, I think, is when I really kind of started doing it or whatever.
Wait. Now go do another one, and I'll have like a...
Dang it, I don't know why I keep thinking that's my downshift button. It has to be because it was my downshift button in another game. Or like in the last game I had swapped it to be like XY. Because XB is so fucking goofy and weird. I don't know who would map it like that, but yeah, I don't really know what to do or say or anything else. Like, this will be my last week for, like, uploading videos or what have you, I guess. I'm gonna, because I already have a bunch of stuff that I was working on this week I really didn't think about. Not working on, but stuff I clipped for this week that I'll put out. And I kind of like to think about exactly what I want to do for, like, my last video, or kind of just talking about, my progression, and like how I've done and where I've come from, getting into my car and everything. Which again I've done several times over, but it's like, hopefully this time I'm working towards a better future, even though I constantly feel depressed and I actually feel worse than I've ever felt. I'm hoping that, I'm actually working towards something here. And I'm not just like, continuing the cycle of, I don't know, mentally ill, the homeless people. I mean, I guess, the good thing for me is that I never took anything from anyone. I always worked for everything I had, so I don't feel like I owe anyone anything, you know what I mean? Kind of like my grandpa. You know what I mean? And he's gone, and in a lot of ways, I took care of him for years and years, even though I didn't do, the best job. I gave him a few more years on the planet, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he got to sit outside with the neighbor and shoot this shit a few times, for several more times, because, I don't know, I was there to look out for him. It's so weird, too, like I've said this before, but, like, I felt like I spent so much of my life, like, taking care of other people, or just, like, looking out for other people, and, trying to help my friends, or whoever, and it was just like, whenever I needed help, it was like, nobody was ever there, so I don't know. And it's not even like that, it's just like, it's like I have no purpose anymore. I kind of talked about that before, but like, I don't feel like I really have any purpose in my life. Like, I hate my job, I hate pretty much everything that's going on currently. I'm working, trying to get the house, and then maybe one day I can just, like, sell antiques and do goofy stuff. Stuff like that. Like, that's kind of the goal. Like, I don't want to work in a, like, I hate the person that I've become, right? Like, you don't even understand. Like, I am so, like, the same a-hole that I was, 10 years ago, but I'm so much different than I used to be, and I've had to do so many things that I never thought I could, or that, like, I'm ashamed. Dang it, dude, with the stupid Y button. That I'm, like, ashamed that, I've had to do to survive. Or just, like, the fact that I don't trust anyone. I don't fuck with people no more. Like, I'm just, like, completely done with that. Like, I don't even want to talk to people in my life mostly. Like, it's bad. Like, it's a lot of things. It just sucks. Like, in many ways I did it to myself, but it's also just like society and like the way that everything worked out. Like, I'm not with you when I say that every person I've ever called friend has literally like stolen from me and like taken from me or just whatever. Like the only people I can think of that like haven't done shit like that was like my friends in Florida. You know, like, we're talking about like when I'm like 12 and 13 years old. Like that far back is the last time I can think of like not like trying to steal from me and this and that. Like, I mean, I guess in a sense it comes with the territory of like, I don't know, selling drugs or whatever you want to call it back in the day. But I don't know, man. It's just like I think of loyalty and friendship in a different way than everyone else seems to, and that's why I just don't fucking, you know, I just don't mess with nobody no more because I can't. I'm too trusting. Like you see it in Tarkov, like it's like a light switch, right? Like if someone's like, we're trusting, and then I actually decide to trust, that's it. It's max trust. We're full trusting. You know what I mean? I'm your boy. And it's a dang it. And it's a problem. I need to unmap that, or I need to do something. Like it just cannot be the Y button. I'm going back down this, and I'm not gonna press this stupid Y button. I don't know what. I just need to unmap it because my brain clearly thinks that that's a real key that I need to use to be successful. But I kind of want to think about like my last video and what I'm gonna do a little bit, like talk about things. I guess, you know, like my mental state. I guess my plans for if everything goes good, and like, all right, right now, like it just, I won't. You can tell why I have. You can tell my IQ's is being double digits, bro. Anger and pain. Please. And you know why? I think it's probably because it's one of the buttons on the wheel, maybe. Like I don't know, but this is like, it's driving me insane now. Yeah, we're gonna just, that needs to be, I don't care. God, I don't care. Or, I don't know. I made it B. Oh my god. I didn't want to make it B. What? Okay, hold on. Does that make my shift options? No. Captain is the same button. That's kind of fucked up, son. Why? What did Y even do before? It rewound. Hold on, wait. Okay. Good to go, dude. I don't even really want it to be B because I might fat finger it going for the E-brake. So I'd prefer for it to be like the select button of all things. Something I'm definitely not gonna just hit for funsies. Yeah. But like I said, I kind of want to think about it for like a week. I guess it kind of snuck up on me, in a sense. I mean, I knew it was coming with November, but like, yeah, I wasn't planning for it, I suppose. So, yeah. I think ideally you want to do the uphill on this. It'll give you more points. That's my thought. So I kind of want to try to do it. I wonder how good I could do on the wheel with this. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I just constantly like anxious, dude. Like it. I don't like the content that I'm making either. Like I'm not. Imagine like, okay, so for like people that used to watch for like vlog type content, which I don't really watch this anymore. The last person I used to watch was like Hex, because again, I was, you know, I like COD, I like all the. I like all the Optic gaming dudes. P-Brain is going to explode. Is going to explode. P-Brain going to explode. And it's going to become mashed potato brain. He's so bad. I don't know why the f*** is so bad, but that's why it can't be B. That's the exact reason that my rewind can't be B, is because now half of my brain's like, or part of my brain's like, you know what, I think B is the upshift button. It's like, no, it's really not. I don't know what that is. I got that earlier too. I have like light hitching, like as soon as I loaded in at first, I was hitching. I didn't know why. Alright, I want to hit this drifty section. Like, I'm so bad. Do it again. Just hit the downhill. Yeah, I don't know. It's like there's so many things I wanted to say. Well, okay, either. But like the vloggy type content, or like the daily uploady type content that I would watch was like Hex. Like I used to watch like Casey Neistat way back in the day. Life of Tom, you know, like that Syndicate or whatever. I used to watch him off and on, but I don't know. I just stopped. It's like it was. I stopped watching. I got bored, or he stopped uploading, or his life got too good for me to watch, and I was just like, this is depressing for me. I don't know. I try and keep my head down. I try and literally look at the ground, like I actually look at the ground most of the time. I'm not in my arm, or like I'm outside. I just look at the ground. I don't know. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to talk to people. I'm ashamed of myself. I hate myself. There's so many things. It's just like hard to really figure out why everything is the way it is. But I'm hoping that I can get there at some point. It's just I don't feel like I can afford medical care or do like a lot of the things that I need to do until I like really finally get myself in a place where I'm not going to be worried about being homeless 6 months from now or a year from now, or I'm not going to be worried about like what am I going to do, dude? Where am I going to go? Like what's my purpose? You know, I don't know. I keep finding the houses, like I say, around me and this and that. If my credit was where it needed to be, or my job, or I'd had my job for 2 years, and I would get the loan, which is the goal. Like I say, I'm trying to keep the job for 2 years, and October 30th is 1 year. Yeah, it's one more year to go, and then I think I can get a loan on a house, and that's if I can't find I'm gonna keep looking, like I say, for like foreclosure houses or people that didn't pay their taxes type thing. But I also don't really know how to, like, it's not easy to find stuff. Like, other than Facebook, it's kind of difficult for me to find things. Like, I need to look more into the tax office. I don't know. There's so many things. It's like I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm trying to do 9 different things. Like I said, I think when I'm not like doing the daily uploads or whatever, like I'm not uploading content, I'm not like attempting to work on content, I'm getting more time for other things. I just also don't know what I'm gonna do with that time because I don't have any purpose. I wish I wish I wasn't in so much like physical pain at times, and then like my pain's varied, right? Like right now, my spine is like crooked as, like when I feel down my backbone, my spine is like down left and like digging into my, like one of my hip bones. I don't know. It's like down, like I can feel it hurts, right? It's been hurting for days, and it's just like a pinched nerve or something's crushed or whatever, and eventually it'll work its way back out, right? Like eventually it'll fix itself, hopefully, or I'll be able to rest on it a little bit. But I have to go back to work, like whether my back hurts or not. Like I legit have to go back to work. Like what am I gonna do if I don't? Like I don't know. I don't make enough money at thrift stores. I don't do this and that. So I just feel trapped, dude. I feel trapped within my own world. Like I create my own world. I'm the arbiter of my world, and I don't know. I make my world crap, or I can't see the way to make my world not so crap. I just don't know, man. I'm just not sure. I just wish I knew what to do. You know what I mean? I wish I had purpose. I wish I had like drive. I wish I could see like, all right, this is the way forward. Like, continue on. But I always feel like I'm like in the dark, like with my hands out, just like grabbing at things. I'm like, what is that? Is that Gary's ass, or is that like the light? You know what I mean? 'Cause I can't always tell the difference. Oh man, I don't know. I never know what I'm gonna do with myself, man. I just know I want more from this world, from this life. I wish I could make myself less miserable. I wish I could make people around me less miserable. I wish I could just do something for society, benefit us in some way. But like, I don't know. I just wish I was more than I am. And I guess that's what motivates me to continue to continue to try and see what planet Earth can do for me. Right? I just constantly think about being happy, or like something, like a switch in my brain like changing to where I don't feel like, I don't know, sad, unhappy, ashamed, and crappy all the time. I just feel like at home and at peace, and I don't know, put myself through like so like horrible conditions, like not horrible for third world, trust me, I understand like the difference in hardships, right? I have a horrible life within first world country, right? You know what I mean? Like silver spoon, it's only silver, man. It could be rusty, but it's only silver, man. It's just like basic beach silver. Versus like if you were in Uganda, it's like you got the rusty spoon and it's fucking got algae and mosquitoes on it, and it's just upside. It's like, bruh, just give me a plastic spork at this point. Like, what the? So I understand. I understand the difference in things, right? Like living in my car in America, or, living in crappy hotels, meeting horrible people. Like it's similar. Please don't hit B. I almost hit B. I was considering hitting B, and that's why it took me a second, because I had to take my finger off of the B button and then really think about it. Like, no, why? It's why. Okay. I don't have the points on just because I think there's just way too much clutter in Forza overall. Part of me used to not want to have the map on, but that sucks. I need the map on. Like, if I'm in the car, I got the GPS on, son. There ain't no reason for you to not have no map on. Alright, how did I do? Like, I know that I technically don't have this unlocked, and you know what I mean? Like, how did I do? I'm just curious. Okay, like, they got crazy. Yeah, they went insane in top 4%. That's not bad, man. That's not bad. I definitely could do better. I don't know exactly how the scoring is done in this game. That's one thing about Drift is scoring could be weird. Like, X amount of angle and speed, or, yeah. I don't know. I just hit it like I like to hit it. You know what I mean? Do my best. I think that's it. I'm up with this for today. And, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I say, you're gonna get more Tarkov content for the rest of the week, because you know, I'm working on stuff and already had clips and stuff made. I kind of wanted to do like an updated like Scav Gang thing where I like showed how OP the Scav AI help function is. Like, depending on where you are, you can literally have I had 15 scavs come to my position one day, and I got about 5 or 6 of them to push into check. Like, they walked in the hole in the wall in check. Some of them went inside the door too. Like, I don't know how I manipulated them, but yeah, like, you can do crazy things with the Scav AI right now. Let's just try like a hobo. Yeah, you can do crazy things with like the Scav AI in that game, and I kind of wanted to just show it off a little bit. I want to just show like what you can do because it's a little ridiculous. You can make like so scavs usually don't move or they'll patrol in like small areas. Oh my god, this car says all the understeer in the world. Yeah, but they usually just patrol in like small areas and you can kind of just send them everywhere. Like, you can just send them into weird areas. You can have them just patrol around strange places and then they'll just start shooting at people. Like, it's great. I actually haven't seen very many player scavs using this functionality when they run into me where they like call all the AI scavs over to help them fight. Like, I've had so many AI scavs helping me fight, like an insane amount of AI scavs. Like I said earlier, like imagine like 10 guys showing, like 10 AI scavs showing up just to like tank shots for you and like just, you know, butter them up. Alright, I'm done. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Part of me, I don't like change, so I don't like the idea that I'm gonna stop doing these. But I also don't like the content that I'm doing. I need to work on it if I'm gonna continue to do it at all. So I don't know. That's it, dudes. Peace out. Appreciate everyone watching, dudes. You know, like I say, there'll be another one later in the week, I guess. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Homeless Potato Man out. Hopefully to be homeowner next year. And, you know, never again homeless potato.